All right, so now we're gonna talk about the thoracic spine and how to use the foam roller to mobilize the spine. This is something that's a little bit kind of confusing in terms of how it's being executed, but it's a very important part of the body that we want to make sure that that we keep mobilized. So a couple things on the foam roller, which you're not looking to get the same response that you would out of the quad or the calf. What we're looking at is mobilization of the vertebrae, okay? The thoracic spine is very important in terms of if we have any type of neck pain, shoulder pain, or even lower back pain, we always look to the thorax to see if there's any type of dysfunction here. And if there is, that tends to be the cause of the pain or the source of the pain. So we always want to make sure, is the thoracic or the thorax of the spine, the middle section of your spine, working properly? And then if it is, we can start to kind of trickle out and address other issues that may be contributing to shoulder pain or neck pain. So what we're gonna do with Sarah is we're gonna lay her down, okay? We're gonna keep the tailbone on the floor for this exercise. We're gonna go hands across. Now, generally the way we see it done is hips are off and she's just gonna kind of massage the middle part of your back. And you can do this to prep the area, okay? This is not, now, when you do this, you don't wanna be straight onto your vertebrae. You kind of wanna almost lean to one side, get one side at a time. If you need to walk your feet back and keep them close to your butt so you have the right leverage when you're working on the foam roller, you can do that as well. This feels good, but it will not address any type of dysfunction. The way we're gonna address the dysfunction is, once we tenderize the area a little bit, I'm gonna ask her to, exactly, tailbone on the floor, and we're just gonna simply open up and we're gonna mobilize one vertebrae at a time. So we're gonna open up and we're gonna try to open up the rib cage as much as possible, driving the head towards the floor, and then I'm gonna ask her to crunch. Keep the crunch, push yourself back just a little bit, maybe a half an inch, walk your feet back just a little bit, and we're gonna mobilize again. Okay, keeping the hips on the floor, and then back in. Okay, crunch, and then we're gonna push back again just a little further. Perfect, and mobilize. Good. And then back. Now, if you have neck issues, okay, I want you to notice, do that one more time, okay? Sarah's coming out of here. So what I'm gonna ask Sarah to do, because she's got neck pain, is she can either support the back of her head with her hands and only focus on opening up the rib cage, right? We don't need any movement here coming through the cervical spine. So we're just gonna keep that nice and neutral, but we're gonna move the rib cage and come back in and crunch. There you go, and back. Just a little bit. There you go. And open up, keep the chin into the chest. There you go. And see how we're just localizing here. We just want the thoracic spine to move, okay? And then we're gonna scoot back. And then we're gonna go back the way we came, right? Okay? We're not gonna roll on the lower back. That's gonna be an area that we're gonna go no-no on. We're just gonna keep it localized on the thorax. Same thing here. We're not gonna go up too high where we're hitting the back of the neck. We don't want it, we wanna stay off that area. We're just gonna focus on right in between the shoulder blades. And that's how you mobilize that thorax.